This video is brought to you today by Ghost Tags. This is my own company that I started because I wanted a glow-in-the-dark AirTag case. These things are awesome. You can stick them on your backpack, on your dog's collar, and you will be able to find it at night. We've got two colors, blue and green. They've got great reviews. Go check them out. Links to them down below. Now on to the video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slimothy TV. In this video, we're just going to do our weekly roundup for iOS 17 Beta 6, which has been out for a few days. We're going to talk about if you guys should install it, how it's been running on our iPhone, and how the battery life has been, because that's one of the biggest changes. First off, no new features that we didn't already talk about. If you want to see all the new features, watch our other video on this from a couple days ago. But in this video, we're mostly going to talk about the performance, how it's been, and actually daily using this beta overall. So since we're at the end of the beta line, I actually expect the final release to be in exactly 1 month, on the 18th, pretty much. So that's when we're expecting the full iOS 17 to be out to the public. So just keep that date in the back of your mind. But if you're on one of the other betas, definitely upgrade to this one, because I'm going to show you guys right here. Check out this battery life. So last 24 hours, I'm going to show you something a little strange. Obviously, Photos was doing some work in the background here. I think it was just caching images. I know it does that quite a bit, especially if you have iCloud Photos turned on, but check out this battery usage. So on the other beta, you guys can see for the past 10 days, I had relatively little usage, a lot of charge. Okay. But look recently, a lot of charge, but also a lot of usage. So overall, the battery has been improving with this beta. You can see it right here for yourself. That is good news for everyone that is thinking about upgrading from iOS 16 to 17. It's almost as good as 16. It might be even a little bit better at this point. I say that because iOS 16 never really had the best battery life. Like, let's be honest, it just didn't. So iOS 17 needs to fill those shoes plus a little more. It needs to give us something back in return. I think that iOS 17's battery life should be a little bit better. Plus, we still do have at least maybe, I don't know, 3 more betas to go through before we're at the final release. So Apple could definitely patch more bugs. That's one of the things that Apple really did with this beta. They patched a ton of bugs. No more keyboard bug. The only real bug that's still here is if you swipe between a page, pull down, it stutters a little bit. Now, it only stutters if you are swiping between pages. I don't know if you guys can see it because this is not shooting at 120 frames per second, but it's definitely laggy. But if you're not switching between pages, if you're just sitting like this and you pull down, it looks great. There's no issues. It's only when you're doing something else, it stutters a bit. Very un-Apple-like, and I hope they fix it. They actually really need to fix that, because that is a horrible kind of user experience, especially for new iPhone users. If they're switching from an Android, that's going to feel just like an Android, like all janky and laggy. Not a good look for Apple, so they need to fix that. But other than that, there's no new bugs. One thing that I found pretty interesting, if you guys remember on Beta 3, I had a catastrophic phone failure where, you know, icons were gone, they were blank, and nothing was working. I had to reboot the phone 5 times, which most people are not going to do, but it was really the only thing I could do at that point. Rebooted it. Eventually, it started working again. One of my friends actually had the exact same thing happen to him. He's not on a beta. He's on an older version of iOS 16. The same thing happened to him. He asked me what to do. All his icons were clear. Icons weren't showing properly. Everything was messed up. Luckily for him, it only took 1 reboot. But for me, like I said, it took 5. So if this happens to you, I don't know why it's happening to people. A little bit concerning, actually, especially that it's happening to people. I thought it was just me, but it's other people, even those that aren't on beta. So just keep an eye out for that bug. It's kind of a catastrophic bug. Nothing works on your phone and it can be a little scary. So if you see that bug, just reboot your phone until it fixes itself. If you want to do a hard reset, you press volume up, volume down, and then hold the power button. Keep holding it until you see the Apple logo. I know it'll feel like a while, but just keep holding it until you see the Apple logo and you'll be good. That should fix it. But anyways, guys, that has been my quick update for Beta 6 here. It's smooth sailing, honestly. There's not a whole lot to talk about. I'm making this video short, sweet, without ads in the middle. So if you like that and appreciate it, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We've got a lot more coming for iOS 17. We've also got some iPhone 15 cases on the way from case manufacturers. So that will be very interesting to see. Stick around, stay tuned. Thumbs up, subscribe, peace.